Big Pet Day by Lisa SHANAHAN. Illustrations by GUS Gordon. Big Pet Day. Big Pet Day. Today is Pet Day in Lily's class. Courtney is trying to make her hermit crabs come out. Ahmed is whistling at his peach-faced parrot. Ming is stroking her grey mouse. Caleb's puppy is chewing its tail. Sophia's duck is waddling on the mat. Miss Dalton is chasing Glenn's ferret. Lily is singing to her dragon. Miss Dalton catches Glenn's ferret in the dress-up corner and sticky tapes him back into his box. She wants to keep the classroom tidy because Mr. Fisher, the school principal, is coming later to judge the best pet. "Excuse me, Miss Dalton," says Courtney. "Joni's pony is at the door and it just did a poo." Miss Dalton rests her head. "What is happening to our best pet behaviour?" Lily puts her hand up. "When my dragon burps," she says, "he always covers his mouth." "There's no such things as dragons," says Courtney. After Miss Dalton cleans up, everyone sits on the mat and talks about their pet. "My hermit crab likes to move house," says Courtney. "My parrots like kissing," says Ahmed. "We thought our mouse was a boy," says Ming, "until she had 12 babies." "My dog likes to chew on my dad's undies," says Caleb. "My duck swims with me in the bath," says Sophia. "My ferret sleeps in the washing machine," says Glenn. "My pony was in the circus," says Jody. "My dragon tells great jokes," says Lily. "Dragons are only in fairy tales," says Courtney. "I had a pet like Lily when I was a little girl," says Miss Dalton, "an advocate called Annie." Everyone rolls around and laughs at the idea of Miss Dalton being a little girl. At recess, Caleb's puppy and Glenn have a dry dog food eating competition. Miss Dalton darts across the playground. "Yoo-hoo," she calls. "What is your puppy eating?" "Half a bag of dog food," says Caleb with a small grin. "And Glenn's big bottle of red cordial," says Courtney. "Oh my word," cries Miss Dalton. "He'll be sick." "My dragon never gets sick," says Lily, "but he does like cough lollies, even though he doesn't have a cough." "You're making that up," says Courtney. After recess, everyone sits at their desks and draws a picture of their pet. When the pictures are finished, Miss Dalton tacks them up. "Who do you think looks most like their pet?" she asks. The whole class votes for Jody and her pony. Then Glenn and his ferret, Sophia and her duck. But everyone loves Lily's picture best. At lunch, Jody's pony does tricks in the playground. She can count to 3 with her hoof and spin a hula hoop at the same time. Ming's mouse dives into her pocket, brings out some cheese. Caleb's puppy plays soccer. Sophia's duck drinks from the bubblers. Glenn's ferret dances on the library steps. "Look," says Lily, "my dragon can write my name in the sky." "Wow," says Glenn. "That's just a cloud," says Courtney. After lunch, everyone gets ready for the grand parade. "Now, don't forget, Mr. Fisher is coming," cries Miss Dalton. Courtney lines up her crabs like soldiers. Ahmed polishes the mirror in his parrot's cage. Ming fluffs the fur around her mouse's ears. Caleb clips on his puppy's best collar. Sophia sprays her duck with some water. Glenn's ferret wears a sparkly bow tie. Jody braids her pony's tail with ribbons. Lily whispers a story to calm her dragon's nerves. Then Mr. Fisher, the school principal, was there with his loud, crunchy voice and his stiff, woolly hair. He hugs a big gold trophy while the whole class parades around the room. But Glenn trips. Nay, quacks, walk, squeak, eek. Mr. Fisher screams and screams as 5 tiny hermit crabs scatter about his feet. Lily's dragon roars and roars and roars until everything is quiet. Oh, breathes Mr. Fisher. Oh, gasps Courtney. Oh, signs Miss Dalton with a smile. Thank you. After Miss Dalton searches out every last hermit crab, the whole class sits on the mat and votes with Mr. Fisher. And everyone cheers when Lily Dragon wins the big gold trophy for the best pet.